Over the last few months, Apple has quietly been making changes to its Mac lineup as Apple switches from the Intel processors to its very own Apple Silicon chips. We all know that Apple's Mac lineup looks very similar, but right now not all Macs are made the same. Some are still running that Intel processor, while some are already running the M1 chip. So which Mac do you need? We're here to break it down and help you choose which one is the best fit for you. The MacBook Air is one of the devices that has switched to that M1 chip, and it is not looking back. Arguably the biggest purchasing decision for the Air: do you want the base model that comes with a 7-core GPU, or do you want to upgrade to the 8-core GPU? Next, you'll need to ask, do you want 8 gigs or 16 gigs of memory? The MacBook Air comes with a Touch ID sensor on the keyboard and has up to 2 terabytes of storage available. The Air continues to be an excellent device for users who do a lot of web browsing, schoolwork, and enterprise work. The M1 processor allows the device to be incredibly fast, lightweight, and touts a long-lasting battery. The MacBook Pro is where things get a bit tricky. Technically, Apple is currently selling 3 different MacBook Pro models. There are 2 different 13-inch variants, the M1 model and a higher-end Intel-based model for users who are needing more than 16 gigs of memory. Then there's the 16-inch Pro that has yet to be updated. However, there are rumors of an update coming, so if the 16-inch MacBook Pro is something you're interested in, be sure to consider the update process before you make a purchase. Benchmarks have proven that the M1 MacBook Pro is faster than the larger MacBook Pro. So really the only reason you would go with that 16-inch Pro is for extra real estate. But if you're looking for more memory, the Intel-based 13-inch model is the device for you. Regardless of which model you choose, there is a Pro device that will allow you to edit video, photo, and use CAD programs all on the go. It's just up to you which device works best. Just like the Pro, the iMac has a couple options for you to choose from. You can go with the brand new 24-inch iMac that runs the M1 processor, or you could go with the larger 27-inch iMac that's still running on the Intel processor. The 24-inch iMac comes with 2 Thunderbolt ports, 4 USB 4 ports, and 2 USB 3 ports, and the power adapter now has an Ethernet port built into it. The Intel-based iMac comes with 4 USB-A ports, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, a gigabit Ethernet port, and an SD card reader. Just like any other Mac device, we understand that the Intel processing days are limited, so when making a decision, while you have that choice, be sure to pay attention to screen size and port availability, while not to get distracted by the colorful options that come with the 24-inch iMac. The Mac Mini switched over to Apple's M1 processor in late 2020, but you still have that choice to choose between M1 or the Intel-based Mac Mini. The biggest difference between the two? The price point. The Intel-based Mini starts at $1,099 versus the M1-based Mini that starts at a low $699. And that's really going to come down to how much storage you need. If you're happy with a strong desktop option that doesn't intend on needing a portable device, we really recommend that M1-based Mini. The only reason you might need the Intel-based device is if you're using a ton of storage. You also want to keep in mind that that Mini comes alone. You'll need to buy your own display, mouse, and keyboard. The current Mac Pro was released in June of 2019, and so with that being said, some of its internal pieces are a little bit outdated at this point. But it is the most expensive and most powerful Mac money can buy. Pricing starts at $5,999, but you can max out the Mac Pro for a total cost of, get this, $51,948. That even includes a set of wheels to go on the bottom of the Pro's housing. It doesn't, however, include a display. The Mac Pro is a niche product for people who need a lot of computing power. So individuals who are doing a ton of 4K, 8K video editing, for example, will benefit from building out a Mac Pro with a lot of memory, a faster processor, and more storage. As you can see, there are plenty of Macs available. You just have to pick which one works best for you. Before you start your shopping, I highly recommend deciding if you're going to stick with that Intel processor or if you're going to go ahead and adopt into the M1 chip Apple Silicon. Are you using a Mac? Are you in the market to buy a Mac? What's your favorite? Which one are you thinking about? I would love to know. I'm currently running a MacBook Pro. I love it. It's my favorite device. It's fast, keeps up with everything I need, and I can't wait to see what M1 brings to it. So let us know in the comments which one's your favorite. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, drop us a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, for all things Apple and tech, be sure to stick with ZDNet. Thanks for watching.